posted a YouTube video in 9 months. Today is November 15th. I thought that when I posted my first video, I was going to be more put together, a little bit more relaxed, kind of have my life in order. That was not the case. So here we are. But if I don't do it now, I will forget. So I do have wonderful, wonderful news. I am officially a registered nurse. I did graduate. I am a registered nurse now. I actually just got my very first job offer, and I completely accepted it because it was the job I wanted. It's where I want it. I am ecstatic, but we'll get to that later. So, quick rundown of what I went through during these last 9 months. I wanted to start YouTube, to be honest. I want to say probably my freshman or sophomore year of college when I was still a pre-nursing student. So, for those who don't know, I did pre-nursing from fall 2017 to spring 2019. Then my nursing program was a 2-year program, and it was from fall 2019 to spring 2021. Now, I'm not gonna lie, every single semester I thought I was gonna fail a class. I thought I was gonna have to wait a year to graduate. I didn't think I was gonna graduate on time. I didn't think I was gonna pass the NCLEX. I didn't think I was gonna be here. But God is good because I'm not that smart. It wasn't me, it was really Jesus. So now we're here. Yeah, life is hard. I have held a job, 1 to 3 jobs actually, every semester since I was a freshman. I've held 1 to 3 jobs every single semester, and I was in school full time. So depending on the time of the semester, I might cut my hours down, I might pick up more, over break, pick up more, that type of thing. But I've been all over the place these last 4 years. So I'm just now getting myself together. So during nursing school, I started in 2019, right? I started fall 2019 nursing school, first semester. It was hard, obviously, but here I am. Then spring 2020, everything hits the fan and COVID happens. So I missed out on 3 semesters of full clinical because every semester there would be something where we had to leave early, where we couldn't go to certain units. There would be somebody with COVID, there would be policies. It was just too much going on. I missed out on a lot of clinical experience along with almost every other nursing school and nursing student who was in nursing school during this time. So that was that. And then when I posted the first video, I was like, okay, I'm in my senior year of nursing school. I kind of have a better grip on everything, which, don't get me wrong, life was easier, but it wasn't that much easier as I thought it was going to be. I still feared that I was not going to graduate. I still feared that I would not graduate on time. And I was just freaking out. I was depressed. I was angry. I was still in rural Illinois where I didn't want to be, stressed out, living in the on-campus housing, which was disgusting. It was too much. It was too much. I couldn't do it. So I haven't made a video. And now it's November. I thought, okay, in the summer, I'm thinking, I graduated in May. Woo. I might be able to, post graduation stuff, post NCLEX stuff, post my process. Life is hard. Life has been hard. It's actually getting better, but life has been tough. It's been rough. I passed all my classes. I graduated in May. Took weeks off. Did not study. Did not open a laptop. Did not open a book. Did not study for the NCLEX. I went to sleep. I went out of town. I rode a bike. I went to the lake. I bought skates. I started skating. I sunbathed. I started going to the gym consistently like I wanted to. Personal trainer coming soon. I've gained about 10-15 pounds that I've been trying to gain for years. So my freshman 15 hit 4 years later. So I'm very ecstatic about it. My body is finally getting to kind of where I want to, muscle-wise, thick-wise, da-da-da-da. So I just kind of took a break from school and being stressed out and said, okay, I kind of need to just focus on me. So then, long story short, time to take the NCLEX, right? I don't know, I always forget something, and I'm trying to stop. I'm trying to get myself together. I always forget something. I'm all over the place. I don't know if you can tell. You can probably tell. I didn't write no list out. I ain't got no notes. I'm just up here trying to make sure I get this video out the way because I want to be more consistent. I want to reach certain people. I want to hopefully inspire people, hopefully give somebody people can relate to, because one thing I felt like in nursing school was that I had no one to relate to that was, one, close to me in age, and also, honestly, a black woman. So I'm hoping that I could be that person for some people and be like, wow, okay, she did it, she's going through this, and she's not that smart, which I am not that smart. I'm just blessed and highly favored. And she still made it because I promise you, I don't really know what I'm doing. God is good. And I just keep showing up. So, and I don't give up. So when the NCLEX came time for that, you know, for Illinois, I don't know, for those who know, you have to sign up for 2 different websites. There's the NCSBN website and there is the IDFPR website. These are not back here on purpose. I hung these up because I needed to talk to God and make sure that He got me to graduate and got me to pass my NCLEX and got me a job. So that's there for that. But that's my diploma and that's my license that says I can work as a registered nurse. So I did I think at the end of April, I did the NCSBN website, right? Which is like $200. So I remember at the end of April, you know, finals week was like the first week of May. So this is like right before finals. I remember I decided to go ahead and do the NCSBN website to sign up for the NCLEX. My behind, obviously, forgot to do the IDFPR website. But you need both websites done and completed. You need to sign up for both of them to be able to sit for the NCLEX. So everyone's getting their emails around mid-May, late May, early June. I said, why don't I have an email saying you could take your test? I said, did I forget to do something? So I'm like, okay, let me see. So I asked all my friends. Finally, one of my friends tell me, he like, did you do this website, which was the NCSBN? I said, yeah, I did that. Then he showed me another website, the IDFPR, completely forgot about. I was like, what is that? Went on that website, had to sign up, pay my $100, said I was $300, to sit down and take the exam. Finally, a few weeks later, I got my email. So it was like early mid-June where I got the email that said, okay, you can go ahead and schedule an exam date so that way you can sit down and take your state board. Cool. The earliest date, late July. It was like July 27th. Took my NCLEX. I said, I gotta wait 6 weeks. It was like 6 weeks. But I was like, actually, 6 weeks is a really good amount of time to sit down and study. You know, cool. Thought I was gonna sit down. Mind you, had not studied, had not opened a book, didn't do nothing. Finally, I started sitting down studying. I did not feel confident in my studying, to be honest, TBH, because I didn't know what to expect. I've never sat down for the NCLEX. I'm new to this. And honestly, my track record shows every single semester, I'm pretty sure if I were to be able to pull up my grades, which I can't, but if I did, every single semester of nursing school, I always failed the very first exam of the semester. So first semester, it was pharmacology. That was the first test I took. Failed the first one. Mind you, it was about 1 point, but still I failed it. Then second semester, I think it was med-surg. Any nursing student who is taking med-surg knows. Failed. Think I got a D. I was like, come out. Shambles. I was in shambles. Didn't think I was going to pass. Then third semester, it was critical care nursing. I said, oh my God, I got a D. Then here's the kicker. Usually after I take that first exam, I do better on the next one. You know, I sit down with the professor. I go over what I did wrong, had like study habits, that type of thing. Third semester, I sat down with the professor or emailed her and said, hey, like, can we, you know, kind of sit down, go over my exam and see where I went wrong? She was like, oh no, you could just, you know, study. The second exam is going to be a different format. So I was like, okay, tell me why the second exam I got an F, a 40 or a 50 something. I said, whoa. Usually by the second exam I get an A or a B because I changed my study habits. I know what I did wrong. I improved my studying. I know what to expect. The second exam in critical care was completely different. Didn't know what. And then I tried to sit down with her. She said no. And I failed. I think that says a lot because I think if I had sat down with her still, I would have did better. So I got an F. I was like, I'm not going to graduate. I said I'm not going to pass. I knew I was going to pass. I knew I was going to graduate. I didn't know how. I just knew the blood of Jesus was going to be over me. I said, I knew. And I actually got a video. I remember posted on Instagram because I was freaking out. And I said, I'm going to pass. I'm still going to graduate May 2021. I don't know how, but I'm going to do it. God is good. I got an A on the third test, and I got a B on the final, I think. Woo. Then final semester, the first exam of the semester was, I don't know if I failed it or if I almost failed it. I think it was community. I don't know. I can't remember. But I know I didn't do the best on one of them exams. Oh, and I think I failed one of my pediatrics. It was a lot going on. And at some point, I think I also told, because I think some of my professors just thought, Kaylin don't care. Kaylin be all over the place. She got to get herself together. Which is partially true. I do need to get myself together. I'm working on it now. but I was working. I had to pay for certain things. I was driving up and down the city of Chicago to the middle of nowhere because I was depressed. My mental health was in the drain throughout nursing school. I'm not gonna lie. My mental health was garbage. It was terrible. And in nursing school, everybody in nursing school know they say, take care of your mental health, you know, self-care. Blah, blah. How am I self-care when I gotta care about my grades? The laptop, I had a book and a laptop open every single day from sunup to sundown. I kid you not. I would wake up studying, go to work, studying, go to bed, studying. Every single, I felt like a crazy person, G. I felt like a crazy person. So that's behind me now. Get it behind me now. Got behind me. So that happened. So when it was time to take the NCLEX, I knew that I had a feeling. One, I feel like me and God, we tight, we cool. He be talking to me, I be listening. I knew I was gonna fail in a way. Like I wanted to pass, but I also kind of knew, Kaylin, you gonna fail the NCLEX. Come on now, you always fail because you don't know what to expect. So and I said too, it's the grand finale. You know, the NCLEX is the final exam of becoming a registered nurse. How could I just go ahead and pass it on the first try instead of do what I usually do, which is fail, be the last one in my friend group to pass? You know, I mean, someone's got to do it. Might as well be me. So I failed the NCLEX on July 27th. For about a day, mad. I was screaming in my car. I had a tantrum. I had a breakdown. It was all bad. But then the next day I said, you know what? I'm just thankful. If you hear my stomach growling, it's because I'm hungry. But I'm trying to get this video done so I could edit it, get gone. Got stuff to do. Yeah. I got a lot of stuff to do. So, anyway, took that time, one, to be appreciative that I had the opportunity to take the NCLEX because there's some people who wish they could be in the position to take the NCLEX. Like, they wish they had been able to go to nursing school. They wish they could have got through nursing school. They wish they could take the NCLEX and, you know, give it a try. So I took a minute to really appreciate the fact that, one, I got this far, which, you know, 4 years ago, I was 17, graduating high school, brand new to college, brand new, trying to make sure I accomplish all my goals and dreams. And now it's 4 years later in July, and I was able to pass, you know, take the NCLEX, not pass it, but I'm like, God is good because at least I got through it. I gave it a try. I got up to 119 questions out of 145, which means I feel like I was doing something right, but I also went somewhere wrong. And yeah, I felt like it was going to be a part of my testimony as everything else is. Like all the exams I failed, all of the classes I was worried about in nursing school, it's all a part of a testimony. So I failed the NCLEX. Turns out, I ain't gonna say no names because I ain't gonna put nobody on blast. But all I'm gonna say is, I think in my nursing program, I want to say almost half, if at least 25%. Mind you, it's only like 40 of us in the class. It's only like 40 people in the class. I want to say almost half of us did not pass the NCLEX on the first try. And I think that says a lot. Don't get me wrong. Some of us might not have studied the best. Some of us might not have known what we was doing, which is fine. I don't know everybody's story. I'm just speaking on my behalf. But all I'm going to say is, if half the nursing class failed, I don't think that was on us. But that's the story for another day. So, half the people failed. I just heard from other people who heard from other people who heard from other people that this person ain't passed, this person ain't passed. I'm like, oh, dang. But I felt really kind of good because it's like I knew it wasn't just me. Like, I didn't feel like an oddball. But two, I felt like something going on with the program where we couldn't all have better chances of passing on the first try. But that's whatever. So, anywho, I rescheduled my NCLEX exam. What I knew, I don't give up. No matter what, I'm not going to stop. So, the day I found out I got the official results through the NCSBN website, I literally scrolled down. Excuse me, I'm gassy. Scroll down, pay my $200 right away to retake it because I knew I wasn't finna just not take it. Like, I gotta take it again. And then I went to the IDFPR website. I didn't forget this time. Paid my $109. It went up like $10 for some reason. So that was an extra $10 out of my pocket. Paid $300 again. I had bought a study thing. Failed. That was like $400. I'm like, golly, I just throwing money at them. That was $1,000. I ain't got $1,000 like that. So, scheduled to retake it for like, let's say, I think you gotta wait like 6 weeks after. So I think I scheduled it the earliest since I was like mid-September. I said, okay, mid-September, I'm gonna go ahead and get to it. Baby, mid-September started getting a little bit closer. Pushed it back to the end of September. End of September started getting a little closer. I said, push me back to mid-October. Not good. Then I felt like mid-October was too late. I said, okay, let me think about this. Last time I changed it, October 6th. I rescheduled it for October 6th. I wrote it down. I prayed about it. Everything I do, usually manifest it, whatever. And I said, okay, at first I wanted to change it again, but I said, dang, I already prayed about it. You feel me? I already got that with my crystals and my stuff going on. I said, I can't change it now because I already put it into the universe. I can't change it because then I'm going to fail it. October 6th came around. All I did, G, I went through UWorld again. I did all the questions. I ain't write out the rationales like I wanted to. I didn't. I did all 2,000 and something questions in UWorld. And I did Mark K. I listened to him, I want to say for a few weeks, on and off, different videos, because he has 12. But the 2 days, let's say, I think I took my exam on a Wednesday. I took it on a Wednesday. So Tuesday, I did not study at all. I took it Wednesday afternoon. Tuesday, didn't study. Monday and Sunday, all I did was watch Mark K. I just listened to him. I slept with him on too. I don't know if that helped at all, but I do know subconsciously, like if you hear things, it kind of helps you like remember it. So I remember in nursing school when I was studying for med-surg, I would sleep with like different videos and like recordings on to try to get in my brain while I was sleeping. And then too, for NCLEX, when I was listening to Mark K, I had him playing for like a week at night, just all 12 videos on YouTube, just playing. I said, all right, I'm just go ahead, go to sleep listening to this man, wake up listening to this man. I don't even know what he's talking about. I just wake up and I hear his voice. I'm like, all right, whatever. So anyway, I watched his videos for 2 weeks, wrote out notes. I don't know where my notes at. I should probably do a video on that one day. I gotta find them if I didn't throw them away. I honestly don't know. But I got a bunch of just white paper, copy paper, colored markers and pencils, and I just got to marking it up, writing what he was writing, the study guide, all types of stuff. Went in October 6th, took my exam. I got all 145 questions, which I knew could be either a really good sign or a bad sign, because I know some people who passed in 145 and some failed at 145. So I walked out like, mind you, the first time I took the NCLEX, which is a story for another day, I was so in shambles, baby. Afterwards, I went up. I was trying to go up an escalator, and it was going down. That's how mentally I was gone. So anyway, October 6th, took the exam, felt better. Felt like, one thing Mark Hay said is like when you get to the hard questions, you know you pass. All you gotta do is get to them. You ain't gotta know them, but you gotta get to them. I got to them because some of them I was like, this seems harder than it should be. And I was like, okay, this might be the hard questions. Then Thursday night, I was able to go on one of the websites, got my results, it said pass. I'm a registered nurse now. So, got my official license and stuff. About a week and a half later or so, I had to send in some paperwork. And then I started applying to jobs. Now, most people are going to say, why didn't you start applying to jobs sooner? I'm sorry, my mental health was in the garbage. So, the whole, apply to jobs before nursing school ends. Apply to jobs before. No, I'm not applying to nothing, baby. I'm trying to survive. I'm trying to stay alive. I'm trying to keep myself together. Because if I try to study for the NCLEX, how am I going to start working if I don't pass the NCLEX? Come on now. Now, don't get me wrong. Some people was able to start applying to jobs and study for the NCLEX. I can only do one thing at a time when it comes to me being all over the place. Pass nursing school. And here's my other thing. In nursing school, they was trying to have us study for the NCLEX while in nursing school. Don't get me wrong. I know some people do that and some people succeed. For me personally, how am I going to study for the NCLEX when I ain't even passed nursing school? Don't you have to pass nursing school to be able to take the NCLEX? So how am I going to go ahead and study for the NCLEX? I ain't even... Come on now. So they're like, oh, make sure you study for the NCLEX. How am I study for the NCLEX if I ain't even graduated? How am I get this if I ain't even got this yet? So we need to do one thing at a time. They said take your time, prioritize. I prioritize passing my classes, graduating. Then we can study for the NCLEX. Then we can get a job. We're gonna do one thing at a time. So I did everything one thing at a time. Passed my NCLEX October 6th. Thought I was gonna have to take 3 times. I ain't gonna cap. God is good. Then I started applying to jobs. Everyone, you know, hospitals always want a nurse with experience, which I understand. I get it. I understand. I get it. Like, you want someone with experience who knows what they're doing. I don't blame you. I have to start somewhere. Someone has to take a chance on me because, one, I didn't just go to school for 4 years for nothing. Like, I need a job. So I've been sending in applications. It was for like a month. As soon as I passed, next week, like let's say the 10th, 11th, applications every day. I sent in at least 200 applications. I only wanted to work at one hospital, but I said, I know it's, you can't just put all your eggs in one basket when it comes to your career. So I also applied to a bunch of other jobs that I really didn't want. And everyone's like, oh, you might just, and I kept getting rejection letters. Everyone's like, oh, you might just have to go ahead and, deal with it. Might just have to get a job, get some experience first. They're like, you can work at a nursing home. I don't want to work at a nursing home. That's not my passion. I don't want to. Then go to school for 4 years and go to nursing school in a pandemic to come out and get a job that I don't want. I don't think I deserve that. So, kept getting rejection letters. I'm like, oh, shit. I might have to go to a hospital I don't want to go to. I finally get a interview with the unit I wanted, with the location I wanted. It was the hospital I wanted because for a number of reasons that I'm not going to name, I wanted to work at this hospital and I wanted to work on this unit. I am beyond blessed and beyond grateful and beyond thankful to be able to accept the offer, get the interview, took it. Less than a week later, I got the job offer. I said, oh my God, Jesus is good to me. So it is official. I will be starting to work soon, not right now, but I'm still waiting to get paperwork done and all types of stuff. So I do have a job offer. I accepted it. I'm very pleased, very thankful, very grateful. I don't want to work anywhere else. I'm very excited. They saw something in me, especially as a new grad. Like, I was very nervous that I wouldn't get it because it's like critical care as a new grad with no experience, like, at all. And I missed out on this unit's clinical experience because of COVID. Like, I remember I was supposed to go visit this unit at the hospital I did clinicals at, and I couldn't because of COVID. So the fact that I had none of that experience and they still saw something in me and they said, okay, we're going to take a chance on you and we're going to give you a chance. I am grateful. I am blessed. I am honored. And I'm not gonna let them down. I'm not gonna let me down. I'm not gonna let God down, my family down. Like, it's a lot riding on this being the very first career step, and being a nurse. So I'm super happy to finally get my life in order. That's part of the reason I made the video today, just so I can kind of get an update done and get a couple things out the way. But there are a lot of things coming. I am trying to get myself in order when it comes to finances. Mind you, I don't have the job yet, so I'm still waiting until my paychecks hit and they are consistent, so I can get myself in order. I do want to be money smart. I don't want to be 22 years old making all this money and not doing what I need to do with it. So I am trying to make sure that I'm being responsible, I'm investing properly, I'm looking into a home properly, having fun properly, because I'm not going to work that hard just to sit in the house. I am going to go have some fun, but I am going to be responsible as well. So that's just an update on where I am. I am still working at the pharmacy right now, which I don't like, but I don't mind it because I am officially ready to, once I start getting the, paperwork done, the transcripts done, whatever, all the new hire stuff it takes to get into a new organization and start working as a nurse. Once all that's done, I'm out of there, baby. So I'm feeling really good. And hopefully at least I will start posting videos way more often. I'm hoping once a week at least or something. I don't know. Or once every 2 weeks. I don't know. I feel like I could do something. So we're going to work this out. To anyone who watched it, thank you. To anyone who cares, thank you. I'm not gonna lie, I was very nervous at first to get started with YouTube because I felt like, one, it was kind of cliche, and I'm like, oh, I don't want to be basic. I'm like, oh, I don't want to be embarrassed. They're like, oh, I don't want people to be like, oh, she's trying to be something that she's not. Well, we'll never know unless you give it a try. And by me being 22 with nothing to lose, I might as well go ahead and see where it takes me. So I'm hoping to bring, one, I'm documenting stuff for me, so hopefully, 5-10 years down the line, I can look down like, dang, I was young, I was a baby. Look at where I started, look at where I am. And two, I'm honestly hoping that at some point I can reach the people who need to be reached. I feel like nothing happens for no reason. Everything happens for a very specific reason. And the people who need to see this will. So feel free to subscribe. Apparently that's supposed to be good. I still don't even understand YouTube fully, to be honest. I don't know. I am going to look into getting a new MacBook and iPad soon because, one, my sister wants mine now, so I'll have to get a new one. And two, because I think they're supposed to be better with editing videos and stuff. which I don't. I went to school for nursing. I did not go to school for anything electronic related. So I really don't know what I'm doing. But we're gonna figure it out. So that's about it. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Thanks for supporting. And hopefully I'll have some more videos for you soon. That hopefully aren't as long because I had 9 months to catch up on. But we're going to. I'm gonna talk about some stuff. So bye.